Hi friends, how you doing? Yeah, I've got it looking like this on purpose, and believe it or not, it's not due to brightness. This is exposure. I've got the exposure way up. And for those of you that know a little bit about camera controls, I know next to nothing. I have the white balance pegged toward blue. So you shouldn't see any yellow here, should you? But look at that yellow. And it's only on the one side. The secret? I love full spectrum lighting. I have it throughout my house everywhere. Except, as far as I know, you cannot find a halogen full spectrum bulb. So I have a halogen light that is giving that yellow, and I don't feel like dealing with it right now. So rather than replace it with yet another full spectrum light, you get to see me like this. You know, it's about as good as a video toy, maybe a little better. Hey, why not? All right, now I've got a 12D conversation for you. Is that what I'm doing? Maybe. Maybe I'll just chat a bit. Okay. I had a really special experience last night. I was listening to a fairly recent, a February 20th, Alex Collier radio show. And it was about some kind of scary stuff, maybe scary, I don't know, whatever. You know, crustal shifts and so on and so forth. And that wasn't strange. What was strange was the state that I was in. It was, well, I felt about this lit up as this looks here, with light and with love. I was listening, but I wasn't plugged into it. Shall return. Okay, I'm back. So, I was kind of marveling. It was a rather long thing. It was around 2 hours long. And so I'm just observing myself. And I was pretty much blissed out. No. When you say you're blissed out, it can mean you're off in the clouds somewhere. I wasn't off in the clouds. I was very, very much present. And I was hearing everything. But at the same time, I was plugged into way more than 3D. I felt very much like a receiving and sending station for great light, and consciously doing so. And I even talked to my 12D friends or whoever was there and said, amp it up. You know, flow it through. Let this light be anchored now here. That's what a lot of us are here for, folks. We're so not these 3D avatars. We're nothing to do with it, not really. They're just the game pieces, you know. You can't have a direct effect here without them. They're precious, they're vital, they're very important. I'm not saying they're nothing in that way. But we're plugged into the higher realms. Our peers are not here. Okay? We're plugged into other worlds. Our soul families are a big part, or they do, or they can play a big part. But it's more than that even, because a lot of times when people think soul family, well, they think of themselves as a human. And so the assumption is that they were all human incarnations, and so this is comprised of humans that just don't happen to have bodies right now. Not. Time to expand. We're getting so much support from the invisibles, from the invisible realms. And, you know, it's becoming more perceptible and will continue to do so. But nothing is stopping us from plugging into it more and more now here. You know? Now here is also nowhere. So it's the perfect point of contact and connection, the central spot on the cross. Now here, nowhere, same thing. One could also say everywhere, but the spelling doesn't quite connect up like now here and nowhere. So it was really, really beautiful. Sometimes you just feel like you're doing what you're meant to do. And it comes with a really good flavor and feeling. Okay, I guess I will share this journal with you. So it's from April 2nd, the same day as my last journal that I uploaded. Now, one of my eyes is giving me a problem. Sty or something. It's not a problem. It's just not functioning all that well. So hopefully it won't have too much of an effect here. Beloved 12D friends, I come to you yet again after a rather long breathing space. I am learning to trust in what heart brings, how it guides. Yet there's still some discomfort, coming likely from mind over this. At any rate, I'd like to give you the lead to just speak, to say and share what you will. Surely, daughter of light, we are glad to do that and glad to hear what you say. By now, you are far more aware of our constant presence in your life. Our blending, our merging goes on. We won't say it's complete for whatever is. We'll just say that it's fine. Yes, feel free to go and greet your friend. This is your time for that. She has good news. We will be back. Actually, we don't ever go away. Where would we go, dear one? Where is there to go where you are not? Where I am not? And so I came back and said, okay, yes, she has good news. Of course, you were right. Now, what would you like to say? Now we will start. Yes, we see your thought, the idea of a short meditation first. And we agree it would help, but it is also a help you don't need. You don't require practices of any kind. Know that as mind and go your way. We are here for you, the one called Teresa Ann. Though that is not the real you, yet we are here for that one as well. Your bodies are sacred. They are chambers composed entirely of light. Light just slowed down in frequency enough to be visible, to enter your visible light spectrum. That spectrum, while you and others weren't looking, has already expanded a noticeable bit. Those things you are seeing more and more of out of the side vision, those are not within the frequency band of what your scientists call the visible light spectrum. You have noticed new colors as well, ones for which you have no ready name. So yes, the shift is happening right now. For those ones blessed to be present, to be mindful, to be aware, these things are being seen. It's not that they can be seen, they are being seen. Yet few people speak up about it just yet. They wait for others to lead the way. You and the others, the many light beings who came here to shine your light on the path for them. We would like to see you noting it down, describing the new colors you perceived in the sunset, the sunrise, or wherever they are found. It is for this reason that we bring it to light in our now conversation here, for thus it will be dated and timed for you and others' later review. Is there such a thing as review, you wonder? No, not really. But there in 3D it has relevance still, so we use it. Soon enough, such words will be going away, no longer to be used by those awakened beyond the realm of their relevance. It is the same for us, you know, here in 5D. We have things we now understand quite well, yet we too retain the open, empty state, the knowing that we just don't know. What we know at any one time in our now is what's available, what's relevant for that time-space, and that is best. Why give a small child, a rocket engine to play with? What sense would it make? It has no relevance for her now-here space. So, relevant is both good and wise. We saw you journaling your last night's experience. You're looking back over your past and reinterpreting it. We saw how so many things just clicked into place for you. Yes, this is falling awake. It's quite natural and not something that requires any doing at all. It's something life just takes care of. It flows more easily for those in the now-here awareness. Yet for the others, it also takes place. All can relax into this. When we let go of all or more and more expectations, the ride gets a good deal easier. The road up ahead may be just as bumpy as it ever was, but we're not in the same tense and braced state, fearful of what's up around the bend. Relax and let go. How many times have we cautioned and counseled you thus? Quite a few. Yet it's good for the many, not just a few. This thing you have been noticing about how you find the self in a deeply respectful state, we welcome that. This is evidence of a yet deeper level, if you will, of the letting go. This respect for others, for one and all, including the earth and all of nature, is a part of falling awake. It is there for you, one and all, yet clearly it takes some letting go. As you heard in Adyashanti's lecture last night, waking up is a path of destruction. It's quite unlike what has been promised by the many Pied Pipers of the ascended state, singing their magical tunes, luring many into what can only be false expectations. We can't go around exterminating the Pied Pipers for you, my friends. That would be silly. Yet see how there are some who read or hear these words and who wish that we would take care of the pests by just eliminating them. Yes, notice mind at work, seeking solutions to make a better future for self and for all. Very sweet and utter nonsense. Just see through it, that's all. What one is in control of, in charge, no. What one is in control of, in charge of, is the self. Only that. Nothing else. Nothing less. Self and now. These cover it all. So then, when the deep respect for one and all enters awareness, how to handle the Pied Pipers with their false promises then? Do you know? What do you think? And so I said, well, since you're quiet, I suppose you're speaking to me. So let's see. I will do nothing to or about them. They are none of my business, which is just me. Just self and just now, so I will look within. I will go there to see what the lure is, what is calling me to believe in this or that thing. When that is uncovered and seen, what to do next will just happen. I don't have to have a concern over it. Yes. This is good. We would take it a bit farther for you, however. What of their state? Don't you want to educate, to shine the light, to rescue them from their misguided state? No, I don't. That is their business. If they come near me, then my light will shine on them. It may be helpful. That's up to them. Besides, I don't see their state as misguided. I see it as just where they are right now. So I see it as perfect for them. Further, I even see it as beneficial, as a blessing they bring. Not the outright one, the one they think their message is, but rather the catalyst. The contrast to truth. This contrast can be felt by every heart. It is felt. So it's like a gift in potential, just waiting for each one to fall awake into it. Once they, for instance, find themselves in heart while hearing the Pied Piper's message, it just won't feel right. It won't have authenticity's ring, and they will sense that. It may be the toe in the door to stepping up on the spiral of light. Finally, they are me. They are but another aspect of the one self that I am, that all are. As that me, they know what they are about. It has been somewhat of a sacrifice to come into the grand drama to play their part, the part of the Pied Piper playing the false tune. They too are needed. They are an integral phase or piece of the drama. Their part is as perfect as the whole is, perfect and complete. So it's on me to shift, change, improve my vision of things. That part is my job, and they are just there to provide me the nudge. For others, the other me's in the drama, they may play a very different part. There will be other sorts of interactions. Each one of these will be and are perfect as well, granting best opportunity to each one, greatest blessing being there in potential. So I don't even seek to shut them up. This is interesting. It is another layer of this deep, beautiful respect. I think I'll start capitalizing it, as it appears to me very much as a divine attribute. Deep respect. Yes, Teresa Ann, exactly. Now you have captured more of the fullness of it, though not all, of course. No such thing as an all in these cases. How could there be? In the presence of eternity and infinity, what is the meaning of completion? It looks like that's another word on the chopping block for the new day that's more than dawning here. The new sun is truly rising, can truly be seen. Yet it's with eyes and ears and senses of heart that this new seeing, new perceiving is best done. Those still in the charge of their dominant mind will catch but glimpses, which the mind will immediately write off as something else, but of course, minds will be minds. We don't actually have much more to say to you right now. For the now here, this is enough. We'll just repeat, sit back, take it easy, relax. Mind can't relax, dears. Only you can do that, can find that within. So next time you're upset in whatever way, just stop and observe mind at work. Relax and take a break from mind. This doesn't mean not to do those things needing your attention. We highly recommend you continue to chop wood and carry water. But as you go about the work, it is quite possible to be very relaxed. It offers a new lease on life, as they say. That's available. Relax. It's good for the soul. And I said, Namaste, my friends. This has been enjoyable. All love, I am just as you are, just as all are in the now here. Oh, what true joy there is. Bless everyone, please, with a taste of it, and many thanks.